I froze the moment she said it, loud enough for the whole store to hear. You people always try something. The receipt slipped from my fingers, but what happened next? She never saw it coming. My name is Alana Rivers, a 32-year-old black woman from Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't start trouble. I don't look for drama. I live quietly, work hard, and mind my business. That afternoon, all I wanted was a quick grocery stop before heading to my mom's place. The store wasn't fancy, just a neighborhood market where folks knew each other's faces. I'd been there 100 times, but that day, the energy felt different, like the air was watching me. I walked in with a small list and a calm heart. I didn't know the storm waiting for me at checkout. It began subtly, like racism often does. I was in the snack aisle comparing 2 brands of crackers when a middle-aged white woman pushed her cart around me, so close her purse brushed my hip. No, excuse me. Just a cold glance, then a tug to pull her bag closer. I took a breath, let it go. At the produce section, it happened again. A man scanned me from head to toe, then clutched his wallet. I wasn't even near him. Still, I let it go. But when I got to the checkout line, things shifted from silent suspicion to open hostility. There were 2 registers open. I chose the shortest one, run by a young cashier named Lacey. She couldn't have been more than 23. Ponytail, nervous smile. The woman from the snack aisle got in line, behind me. I felt her stare drilling into my back. Then I heard her whisper, loud enough to be accidentally overheard. Watch her, they always try to slip something. My chest tightened, my palms warmed. But again, I tried to let it go. Lacey scanned my items, fruit, crackers, juice, a small cake for my mom. Everything was smooth until, "Ma'am, something's missing." She held up the little cake. I blinked. "What do you mean?" "It's not ringing up," she said. "Did you, pick this up from the bakery counter?" "Yes," I replied. Like always. The woman behind me scoffed loudly. "Of course it's not ringing up. Check her bag. They hide stuff." Lacey's face turned pale. Customers were staring now. And then the woman said the line that shattered the air. "You people always try something." That was it. Every head turned. Every eye landed on me. My throat tightened, but the humiliation wasn't over yet. Lacey swallowed hard. "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but store policy says I need to check your bag." A bag check. In front of everyone. Because the system wouldn't scan a $6 cake. The room spun. I felt the heat of shame climbing up my neck. I whispered, "Are you serious?" She nodded, trembling. The woman behind me smirked like she finally caught her prize. I wasn't angry. Not yet. I was tired of fighting every day to prove I wasn't who they assumed I was. Slowly, I unzipped my bag. Before I could open it, a voice sliced through the tension. "Don't touch that bag." Everyone turned. A tall black man in a navy apron stepped forward. He moved with calm authority, like someone used to putting out fires. I recognized him. Marcus, the store's assistant manager. Quiet, well-respected, and always kind. He walked straight toward me, eyes steady. "Alana, you don't need to do that," he said softly. "But the system," Lacey stuttered. Marcus shook his head. "It didn't scan because it's part of today's Mother's Day promotion. The bakery cakes are free with a $20 purchase." The room froze. Free. I had spent $28. The woman behind me started to speak, but Marcus raised a hand without even looking at her. And he continued, voice deepening, "We have cameras." I watched her pick it up. She did nothing wrong. The embarrassment in her face shifted into anger. "This is ridiculous," she said. "I know what I saw." She was acting suspicious. Marcus stepped closer. says the woman who followed her through 3 aisles. A collective gasp spread across the checkout lane. Her mouth fell open. She hadn't realized she was being watched too. Marcus turned to the cashier. Lacey apologized to her. Now, Lacey's eyes filled with tears. I'm so sorry, Ms. Rivers. I didn't mean, I nodded gently. I knew she was scared. New job. Nervous. Easily influenced. But the woman behind me, she wasn't nervous. She was hateful. She muttered, "Well, if you people didn't look so—" Marcus cut her off so sharply the whole room jumped. "Finish that sentence," he said quietly. "I dare you—" She grabbed her purse and stormed out. As the doors slammed behind her, the energy inside the store shifted. A Latina mother from the next line stepped forward. "I saw everything," she said. "You handled that with grace." A man in work boots nodded. "Ma'am, people like her, they're the problem, not you." Another woman touched my arm. "I hope your mom enjoys her cake." I felt the sting of tears, but not from pain, from the unexpected warmth of strangers. Marcus bagged my groceries himself. "Alana," he said, lowering his voice, "I'm filing an official report. And please know, what happened today isn't your burden." I exhaled. "Finally, thank you," I whispered. He walked me to the door. Right before I left, he added, "People think racism is always loud, but the quiet kind, the suspicion, the assumptions, that's what breaks people. I'm glad you didn't break." I didn't break. Not today. I sat in my car for a long moment afterward, groceries beside me, unopened cake in my lap. I thought about all the times my mom told me, "Baby, the world may test your dignity. Don't ever hand it over." She was right. That woman wanted me small, ashamed, reduced to her stereotype. But dignity is a choice. And today, I chose mine. I smiled, wiping my eyes. Later that evening, when I handed my mom the cake, she didn't know the story behind it. She just hugged me and said, "You always bring sweetness wherever you go." If only she knew how hard I fought to carry that sweetness through a world that too often tries to drain it. And that's the truth we must hold on to. Treat people with humanity, because racism doesn't just hurt the person targeted. It poisons everyone who lets it slide. Never let someone else's prejudice define your worth.
If you felt this story, if it moved something in you, please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share this video. Your support helps these stories reach the people who need to hear them. This is the Black Diaries.